That's crazy, bro.
As I was listening to say the pick a side or the deep three of the guys on House of Highlights. I don't know which one said it, but that was Jason Tatum's first 30-point game since March.
Damn.
So
you know what I didn't like about him the other night in watching that game the other night or last night?
Yeah.
Oh, he stands around too much.
All the time.
Like he's literally just like watching Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
You know,
You're not wrong, Santos.
Jaylen Brown gets caught. Jaylen Brown gets caught, then he runs to the ball. I'm like, what offense is this? What are we doing?
It's not. It's not an offense, bro.
It's ugly. And I think JJ Redick called that on his part. He would say all they run is like a down and they screen and then whoever comes up to whatever side they pass on the ball and they just try to do a pick and roll or horns down is what they call it. And it's like, dude, that is not offense. Like,
no,
that's still college material, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's like, bro.
And that's something you can put on Joe Mazzulla too, because I'll tell you right now, Ime Udoka would not let those fools stand around.
Nope.
He would not let them get complacent. He would make them fucking do shit. And you see how well the Houston Rockets did improve, right? And don't get us wrong, we'll admit it. We were talking shit about the Houston Rockets, getting Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet. But Ime Udoka, a fantastic coach, really made them fucking step up their role. You saw Sengun fucking skyrocket. And going back to a comment from earlier, I will always love Sean Levinson.
He was cold.
Yeah, I give him a ton of respect. He was a solid. He
never wanted to start him too. That's the craziest part.
But see, that's what I mean though. But like in that, the 2000s era, like the 2001 to like 2015, dog. That was like golden basketball, bro. Like this new shit, I can't get with it, bro. I just can't.
We've talked enough about the AAU basketball season, how it's affecting today. We can't go over.
No, it's not. Again. I'm not just talking about that. I'm just meaning like the way offenses was ran. Like think about the way, like okay, just think about the Spurs division in a sense. Like when we played Dallas and the coaches that they had went pop, and then you had who was the coach for Dallas? I know it was Don Nelson, and then it was somebody
Avery Johnson.
Yeah, even like you know what I'm saying, like just those battles, you know what I'm saying, like, and then you had Houston. Houston had a decent team. Like I'm just talking about the coaching aspect of the game. There are actually great coaches in that span of basketball, bro. Like whether we like some of them or not, but like you know what I'm saying, like the likes of George Karl in the Nuggets, or
you know what, James, you're bringing up a good topic that we can bring up right now. Okay. Because right now, JJ Redick is one of the three big candidates to become a Lakers head coach who has no experience being a head coach anywhere.
You know who they brought up today? Did you see who they brought up today?
What did it say?
Coach K.
Oh, well, he's going to help with the bro.
Coach K for the Lakers?
No, he's gonna help with the search. He's going to help with the search.
Yeah. No.
He's gonna be like a guide to help them like get the right guy to find the coach. But here's my thing with the whole like, I don't know how y'all feel because we've talked about players becoming first time coaches in the NFL. We talked about it with Jeff Saturday. Some of y'all said you like the idea, he should skip the line, whatever. I was never a fan of that. And again, this goes back to the same thing here. I'm not a fan if you don't put in the work at least a year or two on the sidelines. You should not be getting an immediate head coaching job. I love JJ Redick. I think he's a brilliant mind. I know he's big on defending players. But giving them, he's not penalizing them as much as he should. Yeah. But I love it. I love his analysis and stuff. Like he's a smart dude. But he can't do it. They will fail, guys. Jason Kidd was a failure as a 2-time head coach when he was coaching the Nets. And he was coaching then the Bucks. Remember that? Yeah. And it took years of grinding on the sidelines, learning from head coaches, like when he time with the Lakers, to where he's now a more better, decent coach now with the Mavs. We saw it with Steve Nash, literally just a few years ago. Great player, good mind, horrible head coach. Well, these players today will walk all over you, and you're gonna tell me JJ Redick, who has a podcast with LeBron James, is not gonna get walked on over by LeBron James and Anthony Davis? If we're talking about we need good coaching, we need to get guys who got freaking like and just go back to last week's stuff. Like the guys that will actually like get the respect and ear of their players, not just be walked over.
But okay, so this is, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but in the sense, one, I will say this for Jason Kidd. I don't think Jason Kidd got a fair shake. Flat out. Right. And he was an assistant for a good while. So
after 2 failed head coaching gigs.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying like that. But I mean, he was also I think, I don't know who it was. I know he was an assistant for somebody before actually getting a shot at head coaching.
No, he went literally from retirement to coaching.
My thing is this: he had too much on his plate. My thing is when you pick a coaching tree, right? Like some players come in, or some coaches, come in and they get whoever's there, and then they can they move around 1 or 2 people. And then you see some guys go, they'll clear out a whole team and bring in every guy that they want. I don't think he got a fair shake at what he was doing in either one of those places. Steve Nash, I'm just sorry for him because he got the shit of the stick. You gave him all that talent, and them guys didn't mesh well. It didn't work. You couldn't even see a cohesiveness with him. One guy's playing, the other 2 are hurt.
But to be fair,
guys come back.
He didn't give them. He wasn't good either. Now with the role players, and I think that's the biggest thing, right? And Sato says this is giving me Steve Nash. I was talking about JJ Redick. Think about it, James. I was literally the reason why I was defending Spo from Jeff earlier was because I can see what he was doing with those role players and how those role players elevated. Name me one role player in the Nets team that elevated from Steve Nash.
I don't even know who was on that team because they ain't had no fucking bench.
Exactly. No one fucking stepped up. No. So what? I mean, you could name some Suns players. You could name Grayson Allen for the Phoenix Suns, but but you can't name one net.
I think they had. Did they have Karis LeVert or they already traded him?
No, they traded him to Cleveland, and that's where they found out his heart defect.
Yeah. But
they had Patty Mills when Steve Nash was coach.
Okay, don't talk like Patty Mills was that guy, brother.
No, but my thing is this: I don't. For some reason, I'm not giving him a pass. Okay, I'm giving him a pass. Let me not sugarcoat it. I'm giving him a pass because I believe in him. I believe he can get the job done. I believe he's been around enough great minds. He is a great mind. He's a high IQ player. I just think not every great player because JJ Redick wasn't a great player. Is that me?
No, it was Jeff.
Every great player doesn't transition into a good head coach. Some fail, and it just tends to happen that way. You can't be good at basketball and coaching. It just happens that way. So,
but I think, James, and I don't know, Trey, Jeff, you want to interject? I don't think you can go straight away to being a head coach as a player.
I mean, I don't think
you need to grind. You need to grind, bro. You need to learn on the side. Name me one player that went from straight to head coach. Name me one guy that was successful. Go.
I don't know any, but I'm just saying I think he would be successful because he's not a great player. JJ Redick was a good, not great. He was a good role player. So I'm thinking dude, those guys transition. Hell, who's the coach for the Orlando right now? What's his name? Is it Vaughn? It's not Vaughn, is it? No.
Let me see. I'm looking.
Vaughn lost his chance. He's not head coach no more.
Yeah.
Jamal Mosley.
Role player. Who's the coach for Willie Green is in New Orleans, right?
Wait. Did you okay. But again, I said straight to head coaching. This man was an assistant.
But I'm saying
he was an assistant.
But I'm saying these were not good players. They were good role players.
But they learned coaching. They earned their right. They grinded years on the sidelines.
Is what I'm saying. So this guy isn't a great player. He's a better coach. It just happens that way. God is not going to give you both of them. Jordan can't coach. He can't even own. That's why his team sucks. He was the greatest player of all times. Now he's a sorry owner.
That was Charlotte. no one was ever gonna thrive in
It
Charlotte.
don't matter. He can have freaking the Celtics. I'm just saying, God doesn't bless you like that. So this guy was a great player.
I still want you to name me one shitty player that went straight to head coach and is thriving because it's not Jamal Mosley.
I'm not going
Did Avery Johnson go straight to coaching, or was he an assistant with the Spurs?
I think he was an assistant for like a year or two before he
Didn't he go to Alabama first?
That was after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, after Dallas fucking kicked him out of the fucking city.
But I'm just saying, I know no one has done it, Jose. No one's done it. I understand it, but I'm just letting you know that, like, bruh, that's just how I think he's just gonna transfer. I think he's gonna transfer and be decent. But I don't say be great. But I think he'll be decent. He has an IQ, like, and then he already has the relationship with the best player on the team, which is what you want. You want to develop something with somebody, have some type of camaraderie to get the guys to follow. So I just think it'll work.
Sanchez has said Ty Lue. Let me look it up. I don't think he went straight to head coach. I think he also grinded. Yeah, another guy that got walked over in the league. But I don't know. I think he. I don't know. He said never mind. So I'm assuming that means that he was an assistant. Yeah, it's just like James. I just want, like, here's the thing. You said earlier, I want good head coaching. I want the good development and stuff like that. But we've never seen a guy go straight from this position, from player or to like analyst and whatever, go straight to head coach and thrive. A lot of these guys had to grind on the assistant side. That's what I'm saying. And there's not one successful story. Not one successful story that I can see right now, unless you want to count Bill Russell back when there was 8 teams and he was still head coaching.
I'm just putting it out. I'm just laying myself out there on the limb to say that I think he can get this done. And if he doesn't, he just another one of the other guys that just so happened to fail at their first opportunity.
I just want JJ on the sidelines first. What do you think, Craig? What do you think, Craig? You've been quiet on this one.
I think even if he's not successful, I think he'll still give it a good run. And even if he doesn't, I think it's not going to be the end of it for him. Like, he's already had the opportunities. Boston tried to bring him in. Duke tried to bring him in. He just wasn't ready. He turned down quite a bit of opportunities already, but now he's ready to coach. So if he doesn't get it done, he doesn't get it done. But I just think he will, because that's just how history shows it to be. Some of these guys wasn't the greatest players. They were role players or bench players or whatever the case may be, and now you're seeing them become good coaches.
I think he would be a good coach eventually, but you have to realize that this whole argument conversation is null and void. Whoever's the head coach of LeBron's team is not going to be the head coach. Like, let's be realistic, bro. They've had 8 head coaches. He's had 8 head coaches.
8 or 11.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Why don't LeBron just be the coach? If he don't like any of his coaches,
I'm not meaning.
Why don't he just be the coach?
But I'm not meaning offense by it. Like,
Why not make him a DM?
Always his fault. I really do not understand this, bro.
Dog, he's had 8 head coaches in the span of like 4 years. That's a little dramatic, but I'm just saying. What are you talking about?
I think he should just be a player coach.
And he literally got everything.
He could be the first one that goes straight from a player to coach.
He got everything he wanted. I'm not saying all the downfall is LeBron's fault. I'm not. I'm just saying that he's gotten everything he wanted. He brought in Ty Lue, and then Ty Lue left or whatever the fuck, all that bullshit.
No, he left.
All these people. That's right, whatever. He brought in all these people, and every single one of them leave. That's all I'm saying. So it doesn't matter. It could be JJ, it could be fucking Jose. It doesn't matter. In a year or two, they're gone.
All right, let me name you all of LeBron James head coaches. His first head coach in the NBA, Paul Silas, let go after 64 games. Brendan Malone, 2005, literally interim head coach, only had an 8-10 gig. Mike Brown from 05 to 10, obviously made a finals appearance, won multiple MVPs during that time, but James left. So he didn't really get fired. He just left. Mm-hmm. Eric Spoelstra, still a Miami Heat coach. He didn't get fired. Braun left. David Blatt definitely got fired by Braun. Tyronn Lue, Braun left. He didn't. It's not Tyronn. He didn't get fired. Luke Walton, he was an ass coach. He deserved to get fired.
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
Frank Vogel, I think he never got a real fair shot, even despite winning a bubble championship. I think Frank Vogel should still be the head coach because he was a big that team.
But why is he not there?
That wasn't LeBron. That was front office.
Okay.
That could have been Malenko too.
Okay.
So he's had 3 coaches with the Lakers. He's had a total of 5 head coaches with the Cleveland the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then 1 head coach.
Like, what? He plays for the Browns?
Hey, same shit, right? Different fucking team.